Hey guys, my name is David Knight, and this is my senior exit project. I was born on June 16th, 2004, here in Temecula, California. My parents, May and Michelle Knight, are both first-gen international immigrants who met and married here in California. In addition, I'm also the middle child as I've got two siblings, my older brother, Justice, and my younger brother, Alex. All three of us have grown up here in Temecula for the majority of our lives, forming strong bonds with our community, although we did travel internationally to visit family sometimes. Ever since I was little, my parents have taken my brothers and I traveling. From the far corners of the globe to local sites here in Southern California, my family and I have traveled all over the world for a variety of reasons, whether it be to visit family, for vacation, or for my parents' business trips. In fact, as of my senior year here at Great Oak, I've been to 4 continents, 15 countries, and countless cities. We drove through the west half of the US Sun Belt to Tijuana in Mexico. We toured through Europe, visited Egypt and South Africa several times, traveling along the coast of the Red Sea and the South African coastline, and flew to China in many times to visit family. During all of our travels, I've developed an immense interest in the various cultures and languages of the place we visited and decided to study them back home so that I might know more about the world and speak some of the phrases if we ever visited them again. For that reason, I asked my parents to enroll me in a Mandarin class because I wanted to learn how to speak, read, and write Chinese so that I could communicate with my family in China and get around without having to rely on anyone else. I have now been taking Chinese classes now for 4 years and am nearly fluent to the point where I can carry long conversations about a range of subjects with my grandparents and family on FaceTime, or read novels in Chinese. After high school, I plan to continue my Chinese studies at university, study the culture and history of China, and even travel abroad with the UC's Foreign Studies program to live in China for a year or so while completing my major courses. I hope to study medicine in China as well and perhaps develop a PhD thesis comparing Eastern and Western medicinal practices. Throughout my high school years, I've joined a number of clubs and organizations to help give back to my community. I've always enjoyed helping others and wanted to gain some real life experience aiding others through various nonprofit organizations. So, in the summer of 2020, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, I decided to volunteer at PetSmart at the cattery, taking care of cats there and helping them find loving homes. In total, I volunteered at PetSmart from August of 2020 to February of 2021, every Sunday afternoon from 4 to 6 for 2-hour sessions. Besides having an absolute blast playing with the cats every week, I also learned how to talk to customers in a professional manner and developed my social skills while many others my age were stuck at home. Volunteering at PetSmart has definitely influenced my ability to handle myself in a variety of different social situations, making me more friendly towards others and increasing my self-confidence. After gaining some work experience from my time at PetSmart, I felt more confident about my own abilities and volunteered to help tutor underclassmen through Great Oak's peer tutoring system. I helped both high school and middle school students with their homework in subjects that I was most confident in, namely the STEM field. Working with others in both PetSmart and as a tutor showed me how adaptable I can be in any situation, which only reinforced my desire to work with others throughout my entire life, hence my ambition to become a surgeon or medical professional later on. I've always had mixed feelings about team activities regarding all aspects of my high school life. Sometimes, being part of a team was a wonderful experience. For example, I thoroughly enjoyed playing for the Great Oak boys golf team for the first 3 years at my time in Great Oak. We held team practices and traveled to compete against the best high school golf teams in Southern California. And although my game was never as good as our star players, I did play for the varsity team a few times. Additionally, I joined both academic decathlon and math counts because I was interested in both. During my junior and senior years, academic decathlon helped greatly develop my public speaking skills and overall trivia knowledge so that I might become a more confident public speaker and convey a message not only through my words, but with my emotion and body language as well. Math counts was a hobby that I had fostered since middle school, and I was tremendously excited to join it again in high school. Alongside strengthening my academics, leading math counts has taught me how to take initiative and responsibility for my passions and commit to leading others with dedication and determination. I learned to lead by example, to be creative and proactive, and to think extrinsically. However, not all of my experiences with team activities have been positive, as I can recall several instances in the classroom where my group and I were supposed to collaborate on a team project, and of course, I ended up pulling all the weight. Whenever I could, I would ask my teammates why they hadn't completed their parts, but I will always get angry rebukes or other reactions. But in the end, it wouldn't matter, since the final result was that all of our grades suffered. From these experiences, however, I did learn that the world isn't always fair and I can't expect others to always be 100% reliable. For that reason, I've always tried to divide the workload of group projects amongst my team and I, giving myself the hardest parts. I've decided that I should not ask others to do something that I wouldn't be able to do, or wouldn't be willing to do, and since I've realized this, I've been able to avoid disastrous results in various group projects by forming friendlier relationships with teammates and communicating better. I will take this knowledge into my future life and the workforce eventually, uh, and always treat others how I'd want to be treated. After high school, I plan on attending the University of California, San Diego, and major in human biology. I'm planning on taking all the prerequisite courses for medical school and minoring in mechanical engineering and economics. Although I can't say for certain where life will take me, I'm very excited to begin this new chapter of my life, become an independent adult, and achieve all my ambitions. Regardless of where I end up in life, I will never forget the lessons and experiences I've had here at Great Oak, since they will serve as the foundation of all my choices and personality. Go Wolfpack!